How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Patty, and real quick before we get into topic of today's video or any of that stuff, just want to say a quick shout out to all of our new SEA players, our Southeastern Asian players. Super happy that you guys finally got a server of your own. Well, not even just a server, that you guys got the release that you need so that things are actually on your time schedule, instead of being completely reversed, so that making any event and anything like that is super difficult. So shout outs to you guys, for a lot of you have been playing the global release and just suffering through it, and y'all is this beast. And then just I'm super glad that y'all got that, so congratulations. Hope y'all enjoy. Quick note on that is we, on the global side, if you haven't been keeping up and you're a brand new player, we saw a faster release on some stuff than what CN got with the global stuff. So I'm hoping that you guys get a same kind of, slightly accelerated pace than what we got, since it's, a little bit late out the gate for y'all, but we'll see. But yeah, welcome all you guys. I had a little surge in subscribers, and that's nothing usually super unusual. YouTube is weird all the time. The algorithm just does what it wants. Sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's meh. It's just, one of those things all over the place. And then I saw my analytics and I'm like, oh my god, what just happened? Oh, SEA launched. Cool. So hi guys, nice to see you. Appreciate them views, boo. So, been luring you in this entire time with all these pretty flashing colors and all these monsters being fought. I know it's training. It's super boring to watch. But you know what? In fact, we're here to do nerd stuff. We're looking at patch notes, guys. And some server merge announcements and everything. So, very small patch. And then the much bigger news is the server merge, but we'll get to that in a minute. So, real quick, just to take a look at some of the main points from the update today, or sorry, the update that's coming on the 28th, just tomorrow. College ceremony goes on from the update to June 17th, so May 28th to the 17th of June. The retro postman bag will be on sale. Essentially, this is just another one of the coupon events. They don't specify or name any special details to the event, so I'm assuming that it's pretty straightforward. Just hopefully we'll still get one free shot at it a day, but nothing too crazy or mold breaking there. They did announce some really cool stuff with this one. So the tier 1 college allies will be added into normal recruit. This means that you can pull them from just your normal 10 packs. Also, after this update, College Johan Chu, College Caesar, College Chime Jen will be added into normal recruit as well. That's maybe a little surprising to people. One of the things that I didn't realize for the first couple of times that they came around, but the college allies use the same shards to advance that all the rest of the normal allies do. A lot of the special ally types require special shards that you only get. So say if you had a party 0 and you got a duplicate party, so to advance that party 0 you would need to get another party 0 or another duplicate of a party ally, dismantle that, and then you get some of those shards, and it takes a lot to be able to advance special allies. So it was already cool in the first place that the college ones didn't go by that, because some of them are actually pretty good. Looking at you, Chime Jen. Great broke man's Eerie, that's all I'm gonna say. So it's nice that they added that in. I'm happy that they're adding those to the normal pool. That doesn't feel like, if I would not be super happy if they were like, oh, now you can get the party ones too. They would still be so hard to get that upgrading them would be very, very difficult to near impossible for most players. So I I wish that issue was getting fixed, instead of it being that I wouldn't like to see all of them added to the normal recruit, but since the college ones go off of the same shards, I think it makes sense to have them in normal recruit. So we'll just let that dog sleep where it lies. There might be some different opinions out there. Next thing is there's just some updated packs in Melt Mall for sale. They're adding a weekly star array pack and a monthly star array pack, so you can buy the materials for upgrading your pet array. So that's okay. That's cool. I didn't even know that this was a thing still, but Blitzkrieg's going to reopen after the patch tomorrow for European players. I had no idea that you guys weren't in there right now. They go off of the same global as us, so after the day after the patch, where there was a bunch of issues, and we did a video on it, I thought that everyone else on global was back in, but apparently EU was not. So welcome to the fight, gentlemen. It's pretty fun. It's pretty memey. I enjoyed a whole lot, and they optimized some local expressions. Good job. Just keep working on that. That's just a running joke at this point for the newer people, because this is in every single patch, every single one. And I mean, it's tough to translate into a lot of places, and y'all putting this in a lot of places. So good job, Dragon Raja team. So this caught me off guard a little bit. Someone had asked me about it recently, and I hadn't heard anything up to this point about server merges, so I didn't know to be expecting it, let alone that it'll be happening this Thursday. So essentially what's happening here is on the American server side, S5, Bronze City, and S6 are being merged, and then European server, S6 and S7 are the ones that are being merged. And kind of the way that that's going to work is that it's still going to look like you're logging into the same server number. So like if you're an S7 player after Thursday, it's still going to look like you're logging into S7. But you're all actually going to be on one server that's technically server 6. So it's a little confusing, but it doesn't really matter. Nothing's super changing for you. They're just letting you know that this is how it's kind of working. One thing to note is that all ranking data will be cleared, and you need to start over. This does not mean you're losing anything. They specify that down below, but this is just speaking to rankings. So essentially, since they're taking two servers and pushing them together, they have to reset the leaderboards, because there's now a big pool of two people. And the way that they word some of how they're moving stuff makes me think that both servers are just being moved into like a new server host or something along those lines. So it makes sense that they would leave some of that stuff behind. So your personal ranking will be reset, but again, that's the same thing with all that's just being wiped clear. If you have servers on both, or if you have characters on both servers, you can log in from the original server to find your characters. There probably isn't going to be too many issues of this. So if you normally play S6 and you did have a character on S7 that you want to play occasionally, when you log in normally, you're not going to now see that S7 character on your S6 account. But if you go back and log in specifically to S7, you'll then see that. So I don't think that's going to apply to too many people, but that's cool that they're keeping that option in there and everything. So you're not losing anything in case you were playing across two servers. And they explicitly lay out here so that your VIP level items, diamonds, coupons, everything will be kept intact. So no need to worry. You're not losing anything. They're basically just resetting the leaderboards. That's the easiest way I can put it. And they're also going to be sending some server merge rewards, and this is part of what makes me think that like the new server is going to be like a new host and everything, because they're not all going to move at the same time. So if two servers are merging, you would think that would happen at the same time if you're just putting them together additively. So, you know, like a 2 + 2 = 4. It's definitely doesn't seem like that's how that's working, especially if it's like, okay, S6 people are going to be loaded up and ready at, 7 a.m. this day. And then, the S7 people are going to be able to log in by 8 or 9. That makes me feel like one group of people is not being just copied and pasted over into a new server, that they're both being moved into a new thing. So hopefully that makes sense to some of my non-techie people, but it's computer nerd stuff's a little hard to explain sometimes. But it definitely just the way they're talking about how they're organizing and doing this. Because essentially, if you're one of the people who your server is coming up an hour later than the people you're merging with, you're getting an extra reward from that. So that's what they're kind of talking about in this last part, even though it's worded super confusing. And you can tell it's worded super confusing because I didn't even try to read it. Petty ain't doing it. He ain't doing it. All right, guys. I think that wraps it up. Let me know what you guys think about some of the new stuff coming. SEA players, let me know what questions you guys have. I know some of you are going to be fresh to the game. The spike in views that I saw definitely means that there's some new people showing up to the party for sure. So, hey, it's your first time here. Patty loves you, appreciates you for stopping by. And, yeah. I appreciate you guys' face. Let me find the record button so this ends at the time I mean it to. There we go. How you doing, record button? All right, y'all. It's been your boy, Patty. You're going to have to catch me on the next one because we out of here. Deuces.